Welcome to Crafty Crochet Castle. This is pumpkin bowl with lid. You can use it to store some chocolates, craft, or even some jewelry. In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet this. To crochet this pumpkin bowl, I'm using yarn in two colors. This is Red Heart Super Saver worsted weight 4 yarn. I'm using a 5mm crochet hook, scissors, blunt tip needle, and stitch markers. So let us crochet the pumpkin bowl first. So I'm going to take my orange yarn, do a magic circle, and 8 single crochet inside this ring. Now I'm going to close this ring by pulling this tail. In this pattern we'll be working in rounds, so I will not be joining at the end of each row. So now let us begin row 2. Before we begin row 2, I'm going to mark the end of this row by using a stitch marker. This is completely optional. So now I'm going to begin row 2. For row 2, in each stitch I will be doing 2 single crochet. This row will have a total of 16 single crochet. Now let us work on row 3. For row 3, in the next stitch I will do 2 single crochet, and on the next stitch I will do 1 single crochet. I will repeat this pattern for this entire row, and this row will have a total of 24 single crochet. Now let me work on row 4. For row 4, in the next stitch I will do 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and I will do 1 single crochet each on the next 2 stitches. I will repeat this pattern for this entire row, and this row will have a total of 32 single crochet. Let us begin row 5. For row 5, in the first stitch I will do 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and in the next 3 stitches I'll be working 1 single crochet each. I will repeat this pattern for this entire row, and by the end of this row we would have done 40 single crochet. For row 6, in each stitch I will be working 1 single crochet across. This row will have a total of 40 single crochet. Now I'm going to repeat this row 6 4 more times, and I will meet you after I complete my row 10. So now I have completed row 10 of this pumpkin ball. Now let's begin working on row 11. For row 11, in the first I'll be doing a single crochet decrease. To do a single crochet decrease, I'll insert my hook in the next stitch and yarn over and pull through like how I do a single crochet. But instead of finishing this single crochet, I'm inserting my hook in the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. Now I will have a total of 3 loops on my hook. I will yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. This is single crochet decrease or single crochet 2 together. On the bottom we would have used up 2 stitches, but on the top we are finishing it as 1 stitch. Now on the next 3 stitches I will work 1 single crochet each. I'll repeat this pattern for this entire row, and by the end of this row we would have finished it as 32 stitches. Now our pumpkin begins to curve up. Now let me work on the last row of this pumpkin bowl. This is row 12. For row 12, first I'll be doing a single crochet decrease. On the next 2 stitches I will be doing 1 single crochet each. I will repeat this pattern for this entire row, and this row will have a total of 24 stitches. So now I'm going to join this using a slip stitch and finish off leaving a long tail. And now we have completed the pumpkin bowl. Now let us crochet the lid of the pumpkin. So I'm taking my orange yarn, do a magic circle and 8 single crochet into the ring. In this pattern also we'll be working in rounds, so I'm not going to join at the end of each row. Now let me begin working on row 2. In this row, in each stitch I will do 2 single crochet. This row will have a total of 16 single crochet. Let's work on row 3. For row 3, in the first stitch I will do 2 single crochet in the same stitch, and on the next stitch I will do 1 single crochet. I will repeat this pattern for this entire row, and this row will have a total of 24 single crochet. So now I'm going to finish the lid off by doing a slip stitch and leaving a long tail. Now let us do the stem of the pumpkin. So I'm going to take my brown yarn, do a magic circle, and 4 single crochet into this ring. I'm going to pull this tail to close off this ring and begin working on row 2. For row 2, I will do 1 single crochet in each stitch, and this row will have a total of 4 single crochet. To do row 3 now. For row 3, in each stitch I will do 1 single crochet across, and this row will have a total of 4 single crochet. This would be the last row of this stem. I'm going to finish off the stem by doing a slip stitch, and I'll leave a long tail. So now I'm going to thread this long tail in a blunt tip needle, and I'm going to attach this stem to the center of the lid. I'm going to sew these two up together. Now we have finished the lid. So now I have taken this tail in a blunt tip needle, and I'm going to sew this portion to the pumpkin bowl over here. I'm not going to sew it completely. I'm just going to sew 5 stitches. You can either use the tail from the lid of the pumpkin or from the pumpkin bowl itself, and then use it for sewing these up. So now I have sewed up the lid to the pumpkin over here. I've used only 4 or 5 stitches. Now it's time to weave in all the ends of this pumpkin. Now I have completed this pumpkin candy bowl, and a finished pumpkin looks like this. If you'd enjoyed this pattern, please show your support by subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.